Hi! How's everyone doing today? I'm Juliana. I go by Light of Wonder. And I'm just so grateful that I'm on the other side of hate. And I try to share all my experiences with you to prevent you from a lot of pain and suffering and hurt that is super unnecessary. People that come from love, it's easy to just walk away from a crowd. They can just tootle on out and be like, all right, peace, I'm out of here. It's the ones that don't come from love that have a hard time walking away from the crowd. So I want y'all to know that you're not missing out on anything, okay? People that are standing in a crowd are deeply insecure with themselves. Like, they will not be able to make you feel good because they're focused on seeking outside acceptance, validation, recognition, and approval. And they don't know their value comes from within. So they're seeking it on the outside. So they're never gonna make you feel important, okay? That's just how it goes. And it's all an illusion. You think that crowd is full of fun and full of laughter and full of excitement. But the truth is, those people are complaining, they're criticizing, they're condemning, they're comparing, they're in competition, they're jealous, they're envious of you, and they're just not telling you. Yes, they'll tell you that they're gonna buy your book, and then they don't buy your book, and they're just being nosy. They're gonna tell you what you wanna hear to blend into the character you want them to be. Yeah, we stay away from those people. They're malicious, their intentions are not pure, and you wanna be really careful surrounding yourself with people like this. People will pretend to be your friend and like you just for their own selfish benefit. The best thing you can do for yourself to protect yourself now, I'm talking about men and women, love everybody. Everywhere you go, wave to everybody. Keep waving, keep acknowledging, keep seeing everybody, because you're allowed to be seen, you're allowed to be heard, you're allowed to be acknowledged. I'm telling you for your own protection now. People that are malicious, that have malicious intentions, intentionally prey on those with a dysregulated nervous system. The ones that seem timid, the ones that seem on high alert, the ones that are scanning their environments. You can sense that they're scared of their own shadow. You want to protect yourself now. If you've been burned, if you've been taken advantage of by malicious intentions, the way to overcome that is to give love freely and to stop having expectations behind the love you're giving others. Because unfortunately, we're just as vicious, we're just as malicious, we're just as guilty when we're enabling poor character. When we're allowing people to lie in front of us, seeing them be malicious towards others, talk about others, be judgmental of others, we're just as guilty, we're just as vicious. So how do we stop being vicious? How do we stop being guilty? How do we stop being manipulative? We stand alone. We stand alone and think for ourselves. I'm telling you this from my own experience. I was just as guilty because I was allowing it. But I allowed it for 17 years because I was deeply insecure with myself. And I surrounded myself with people that would reaffirm my belief within myself I was unvalued, unloved, and unworthy because it's what I believed within myself. And you may be doing that right now. And I want you to understand that crowd is only gonna make you feel more pathetic, more weak. Takers will be takers their whole life, and they will discard you. All they care about is how they're perceived by other people. You're not important to them. You're just another number. You're just another person, a surface level person. the best thing you can do yourself is stand away from the crowd, observe people's character, and if you want to try out the crowd thing, go for it. Go for it. But if you have a soul, you might want to stay away from the crowd, because you're going to find out pretty quickly. Low self-esteem, low self-worth, and low value. Anyone that is in a crowd is seeking outside acceptance, validation, recognition, and approval. And how I know this is because I didn't come from love. I came from a home where outside acceptance, validation, recognition, and approval was normal. We would basically surround ourselves with people that had money and the way they looked. You want to be careful by the way people present themselves, because it can be for a mask. Like that fancy car and the fancy house and the fancy clothes. People that know their value do not have to dress for performance. It's not a big performance. The only reason I dress up now is to add value into my community. And people can be adding value into their moment by dressing all fancy. But a lot of people are doing it for attention and validation, acceptance and recognition. And they're more worried about how other people perceive them and how they look. And I mean, I lived this way. I'm just trying to help you guys. Like, take it or leave it. It's up to you. Like, I know the truth, and the truth will set you free, because love is everywhere. There's love everywhere. And when you go into your fears, you're going to find that out. These people have been preying on your fears, your generosity, your compassion, your empathy. Yes, they're preying on your fears. It's time for you to stand in your power. Take your power back. Stand alone. You want to be the most popular person in your school? Stand alone. You can spread joy in your community, entertainment in your community, add value into your community, and you don't even have to be around people. And you know what's cool? You may look all alone, but you're not. There's love all around you. And that's kind of like this whole thing with what I do. Like, people think I'm all alone, but it's because their perception hasn't changed. If their perception changed, you know, this girl in a tutu is actually pretty smart, pretty wise, pretty intelligent. So you might want to rethink what you think about her. So while everyone is going to work, everyone is going to their functions in their autopilot mode, I'm standing in one spot. I'm adding value to one spot while cars are passing me one by one over and over and over and over and over again, right? Singing, dancing, and entertaining, expressing, releasing, and feeling my emotions. Not being perfect, but being human. It's about understanding that we have to teach people how to use their creativity, their imagination, and their inspiration. It's about helping those, the compassionate, empathetic ones, take back their power, standing alone and not supporting a narcissist, enabling their poor character. Yes, we're there for those people. We want to help those people. We want to help those that are compassionate and empathetic stand alone and create more heaven on earth. We're there for those people. And so we want to protect you, you know, we want to prevent you. And we also want to let the ones know at home, like, that are raising kids and being mom and dad and going to work and everything, that what I'm doing is work as well, because I'm serving my community. I'm a high value member in my society, and what I do is very necessary for the greater good of humanity. So I need you guys to dissolve the ego. I need you to put your pride aside and understand that what I do is important. My imagination, my creativity, and inspiration need to be explored in the public, around cars. because I don't go in crowds anymore. I go around cars because I protect my energy. And people can be judging me in their cars and I don't have to feel their negative energy. And so that's where I come in. So I'm wearing my costume and my props and my accessories and my tutus, and cars are passing me over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm getting a chance to plant the seed in the broken and the hurting and the lost soul. Understanding all they have to do is start giving love freely in their present reality, and their life will change forever. We're taught to seek it on the outside, at a church, in a building, in front of people. It's all a performance. You don't have to do that. You get it for being a human being. Going through the heartbeat, your heart is beating. Yes, you get love. The whole reason I'm out there is to teach people love is free. It's about adding value to a moment, becoming a valuable member in your society for the greater good of all humanity. We are all equal. There's no better, there's no less than. It's the ones that don't come from love that think they're better or less than you. Yes, and they're going to be seeking it on the outside, so they're going to laugh at you when you ask for a donation. I'm accepting donations. Haha. What do you mean? Haha. No, my value comes from within. You must not be able to see your own value, ma'am. It's very disrespectful, I do have to say. If you want to continue seeing me out in my community, I need help. I've been spreading joy and laughter and entertainment in my community for 2 years. Very few people have actually come forward and helped me out. I'm giving back to my community as you're feeding your baby. We're not alone. We're in this together. Like, I understand you're at home with your child, and helping me out can help the humanity out. And whenever you pass me, just donate $5 to my YouTube channel on my Buy Me a Coffee or my PayPal, and you've done your amazing deed for the day, because it's about creating ripples of gratitude and healing and support and upliftment and encouragement in our community together, being positive influences in our community. If you're video recording me, offer me help. If you're taking pictures or taking my time, offer me help. The more help I have, the more costumes, props, accessories, tutus I can provide for my community to give back. My time and my energy. My energy is currency today, guys. It's golden. Like, I've worked through my negative emotions. I'm high elevation today. My energy is up there, sky rocketed. And every time you hand me an abundance, a treat, a goodie, a beverage, it boosts my energy. It boosts my battery to want to keep exploring my imagination to get me through my day. Because whenever I'm going through my day and I'm out there all alone, it makes me question myself, and I'm like, what's the point of doing this? What's the point of doing this? No one can see what I'm doing. And that's kind of like what happens inside of your head. You start to get discouraged. But whenever you have people that are supporting you and stopping by you and giving you a snack or a beverage, it makes not only me feel good, it makes you feel good, because it's about giving. It's about giving back. And if you have the wealth, it will be going toward a great cause for positive change, for positive influence, for positive impact. You don't want to keep donating to a lost cause. You want to donate toward a found cause. You'll be able to see with your own eyes from the videos I'm creating, from passing by me, where your donations are going. That's what's so beautiful, is people can tell you your donations are going somewhere, but you'll be able to see with your own eyes. I might be someone you can't stand. Don't do it for you, or don't do it for me. Do it for the community. It's about us now coming together, thinking about what's best for everybody. How can we help other people feel less alone in the world? Because going to church is not the way. It's gonna make you feel more alone. It's gonna make you feel less connected. There's love all around us. Give love freely to protect yourself now. The ones that come up to you first once you start giving love freely are the ones that have ill intentions. It's the ones that consistently give love freely. The ones that are present, they're conscious, they're whole. They're not looking for love. They're in love in the present moment. That's how you know the difference. We're all whole, we're all full, we're complete. It's about adding value now. So I'm gonna go add value into my community. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you outside. And remember that my time is money, and I'm missing out on money when I'm serving my community. The more money I'm provided, the more time I'm available to be using my creativity, my imagination, and my inspiration to inspire other people to spread joy in their community, because it's all about creating a ripple effect of being alone independently, creating more heaven on earth. Bye now.